This is a Rogue Media Network podcast. Hello. Welcome to Blah, King of the Hill podcast. I'm Mike.
And it's me, Rusty.
It's he, Rusty. We were just talking about Tyler
Sheridan.
Tyler Sheridan.
I think he's got to be one of the best TV writers, maybe of like this generation of TV writers.
Yeah. I'll tell you,
most of his shows hit. There's not a show yet that I've watched of his that I've just been like, oh, this is boring.
I'll tell you the one thing that I do appreciate about him is that, or I'm thankful for, let's put it that way. He writes a lot of the same type of content that you see on CBS, like NCIS and things like that. He writes that type of content, but it's not sappy. It's not.
No, it's good. It's
somewhat
yeah. I like it. What I like.
He was here in town not long ago.
Was he?
Yeah.
Well, he is only up the street.
Yeah.
He lives off Possum Lake somewhere,
Really?
I think.
Really?
I think it's where the
Yeah.
ranch is around
Yeah.
Possum Lake, which for those of you who aren't familiar with Texas, Possum Lake is
Where the possums go.
It's kind of like north central-ish Texas. It's like towards Amarillo area, going that direction. It's like the beginning of the Brazos River-ish kind of thing. But he's got a big ranch out there. I watched Landman last, first season whenever it aired, and then now we're on season 2, and I've never watched two. Okay, so season 2 just started. They're introducing Sam Elliott as Billy Bob Thornton's dad.
I don't know how you can do that show and not have Sam Elliott in it if he's still alive.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Oh, the way they use him, though,
Yeah.
man, the way they use him in season 2 is just.
Rusty's fired up about this.
No,
one.
it is. It was super. I've never been more depressed by a television
Really?
episode, but entertained at the same time.
Oh my
I've
God.
never been more depressed and entertained
Wife and the
in
daughter,
2
absolutely.
episodes because both of the first. I don't know. Nobody starts a season with 2 depressing episodes and it be successful. It makes me want to continue. I want to see how depressed the third one can be.
Ghetto Cowboy 33 does have a point here, minus the wife and daughter. I'm
not a fan of that.
I'm not a fan of that B plot where we're going to go help the elderly by making them strippers or whatever.
Or getting them drunk and stuff. Yeah.
It just seems so out of place. With
This is
the
a
other stuff.
spoiler alert. So if you don't like spoilers, don't listen to this. It's a spoiler alert for season 2, episode 2 of Landman. It's the B plot, so I don't really care.
Sure.
So there's a shenanigan they get into. They're at the.
It's Bobby in a wheelchair.
Yeah, there you go. So they get in. They go to the nursing home and they're doing like an aerobics thing or dancing and stuff, and then they're drinking alcohol afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
And Department of Health and Human Services comes in, and they're doing like a random inspection, and they're all like dancing and drinking. Well, of course, the Department of Health and Human Service inspector guy tells her to sit down and like puts his hand on her shoulder on the wife, and of course Ty bows him, hits him in his nuts, and elbows him, and then it cuts again. The scene goes like Billy Bob Thornton's on the phone, and he gets a FaceTime from the sheriff.
Yeah.
And the sheriff's like, well, look what I got. Because him and the sheriff have like a buddy thing going on.
Sure.
And it's his wife and his daughter in handcuffs on the curb. And he's like, does the Department of Health and Human Services guy got a badge? And the cop was like, no, he's not a police officer. He goes, well, he put his hand on my wife first. So you unhandcuff them right now. And he ended up unhandcuffed or whatever. But I'm not a big fan of the wife and daughter plot. The son plot's good.
The son plot is good. The
son plot might be the better. That might even be the better than the A plot for me.
It's a good
honestly.
One. It's a good one. Yeah, it's two solid storylines to follow are the one with Billy Bob and the one with the son. And then the mother and daughter, I think it's just kind of like, I don't know. I don't know if shows think they have to have some sort of TNA.
Well, now she's in college. It's not as weird, and I guess in the second season, but the first season she's like a high school girl.
She hardly ever wore pants.
She's like a high school girl, and then like the whole dynamic of her in the house with with your dad's coworkers and stuff like that. I think that's kind of iffy. I'm not a big fan of that. But that leads us into other
bonding moment. He says yesterday between father and son. Though.
Yeah, no, great bonding moment. Yeah, whenever you get to it. Have you seen all the first season?
I've seen all the first season.
Oh,
I haven't started watching the second season because the wife and I watch it together. So.
Well, I usually wait to the end.
We put on our ceremonial robes.
I got you.
Light a fire.
Watch a show, all that. Yeah. Pour up a glass of non-alcoholic cognac.
Non-alcoholic cognac sounds awful.
Sounds disgusting.
sounds
absolutely
cognac
disgusing.
to begin with sounds awful.
Yeah, cognac's not that good. And they take the fun out of it. It's even worse. But so he's got the Tulsa King show out. Yeah. He's got the.
I have a hard time with the Tulsa King show.
I want to say I wanted to say Lords of Dogtown. That's not it. It's called
Dogs of Lordtown.
Something of Kingtown.
Oh, Mayor of Kingtown.
Mayor of Kingtown.
Is that right? Is that the one with
season 3? Yeah. It's got
Hawkeye.
Renner. Jeremy Renner. Yeah, he's in there.
Yeah.
Well, it's cool. Well, it's not cool, but he had that horrific accident.
That was cool.
And then came back and still was able to do season 2 of that. But season 3 is really good. But Tulsa King also on season 3, pretty good. I'm ready for a new season of Sicario. Sicario was a really good one that he did. But we'll go ahead and segue into the Tulsa King.
You know what else he did was Dennis the Menace 2. No, he did not.
No, he did. He was a
It'd be great,
cop.
Though, if he did.
He was a cop. Taylor Sheridan was
he was
a
an
cop.
Actor. Yeah.
In Sons of Anarchy.
He's in like all of his shows, right? I think he shows up in all of his shows.
He might. Yeah. He might do a Stan Lee.
Well, it's a Stan Lee, Shyamalan, Hitchcock thing,
Tarantino, I think, does it a little bit.
Tarantino does it
not
a little bit
as
too.
much.
It's funny.
He only does it when he casts Selma Hayek so he can suck on her toes. That's the only reason why he cast her for that role.
When they have big hits, all of a sudden you see them over in the corner, or you see them trying to be one of the characters or something like that.
Yeah.
These guys, they get a little.
Tarantino's all right.
Tarantino's okay.
His wasn't too bad. He only did that so he could suck on Selma Hayek's toe. We all know that.
I can only think of maybe one or two that I'm not super fond of that Tarantino did, but the vast majority of his work, is really, really good. M. Night Shyamalan has done some really good movies, and there are some great movies of his that I really enjoy, but he also has some super big stinkers.
Yeah.
And so
the one that tripped me out, one of the ones that tripped me out, I remember watching as a teenager, was The Village.
Yeah. See, I love The Village.
Tripped me out. Great. Yeah, that one and Signs.
Twilight Zone.
That one and Signs. Everybody really likes the Bruce Willis, Haley Joel Osment, what's it called? Sixth Sense. Everybody likes that one of his, but I'm not that big of a fan.
I like Signs. Signs
is my favorite of his.
Signs, and then
I really like the man versus himself struggle with that Mel Gibson has throughout that whole show. I like that.
It's great. The only thing that I would change with Signs is don't have that fight with the alien at the end. I didn't want to see the full alien. I never want to see the full monster. I never want to see the full monster.
You wanted to keep the illusion of the monster.
It ran by. That's
in
great.
Brazil. I remember watching that as a kid.
We
were in the movie theaters watching that, and the kids go the whole theater.
Oh yeah, it's great.
Yeah, it was great.
One more TV/movie reference, and then we'll get to what we're doing today. But I watched the first and second episode of Pluribus, which is the new Vince Gilligan show.
I've heard that's good.
Have you heard the theory?
No, I haven't.
About it?
No, I haven't.
So the main character, Carol, who is the actress from Better Call Saul.
Okay.
Number one.
Was that Saul's secretary or wife or something?
No, it was his partner.
His partner. Yeah.
She gets on an airplane in the second episode, and it's Wayfarer Airlines that she's on. Wayfarer is the airline that had the jet crash over Walter White's house in Breaking Bad, which I thought was fantastic little Easter egg. I love that kind of stuff.
That is a good Easter egg.
And then there was a theory going around on Reddit that Carol, the character in this show, is the either granddaughter or great granddaughter of a Twilight Zone character from over 50 years ago.
Oh, damn.
And then they kept talking about it. Kept talking about it. And Vince Gilligan says, "Yeah, that's it."
We need more.
He really did. It's freaking cool. Man.
We need more unexplained mystery. Was it the host of that, the guy who played in Star Trek?
Unsolved Mysteries?
There was one of them, wasn't it? That there was one of them mystery shows, or True or False. and they would show you a little story,
Yeah.
and it would be, of
I do
course,
remember that.
and it would be like, is this true or is it false? And it would be some super
Some whacked
far-fetched
out thing.
shit, and it would be true.
Yeah. Farmer's Daughter, that kind of thing.
Yeah, that stuff.
All right, so this week is Thanksgiving. Of course,
It is
we all know
Thanksgiving.
that.
Yeah.
It came up on me very fast this year.
Insanely quick. It just felt like
God.
it zoomed up this year. Yeah.
I was like, oh, it's Halloween. Ah, shit, it's Thanksgiving. So we thought we would do kind of what's become a little bit of a tradition. We
usually do some holiday episodes.
Yeah,
around the
we go over
holiday.
the Thanksgiving episodes of King of the Hill and kind of remember what we can and talk about them a little bit.
Frank's Journey said it there in chat. Beyond Belief, Fact or Fiction.
Yes,
and it was the guy from Star Trek.
Good job. Yeah,
it was not
Gordy
Next Generation,
or whatever, right? The tall
not Next
guy?
Generation. What was the one after Next Generation? The one after
The next generation.
It was
the
the
Pepsi generation.
It was the one after Picard.
Look, just put something in. Maybe that's it.
Was it Next Generation?
I think it was Next Generation.
Was he with Picard?
Yeah, he's the big barrel chest.
Yeah. He is with Picard. I thought he was. For some reason, I thought he was. Had his own.
Did something?
Ship.
Did something bad happen to him?
Something.
Like
I
in
can't
real
remember.
life, did he? Was he caught on the island or anything?
Oh no.
Okay.
No, nothing like that.
I'm just gonna start calling it that.
He just
Anytime
said
I know that somebody's messed with a kid. I'm just gonna call it
on the island.
Yeah.
He just said Beyond Belief, Fact or
Yeah,
Fiction.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
and
it.
then
I
Chris
remember
Hansen
that.
came out.
I think it came on Fox or it was syndicated, one or the other.
Jonathan Frakes.
There it is.
That's his
Good
name.
job, big
Yeah.
squarehead Jonathan Franks. Okay, so what we're going to talk about are there are 5, count them 5, Thanksgiving themed episodes or close to Thanksgiving themed episodes in King of the Hill's original 14 season run, or 13 season run. And the first of which is season 3, episode 7. So we have covered this one. It's called 9 Pretty Darn Angry Men. It was first aired November 17th, 1998. It was written by Jim Dotrieve and directed by Sean Cashman. This is the one that says the guys and several others participated in a consumer focus
Sean
group.
Cashman sounds really familiar. Like I have his email and I need to email
maybe.
him. That's how familiar that sounds.
I
think I do have his email because I was in a box. No, not
Uh-huh.
I was in a box. There's some podcast that we have communicated with.
Oh, you know what I found out yesterday?
What?
We're currently in the midst of recording Hellhound season 2.
Yeah.
And Lisa Foyles, that used to be on All That, she did a character in it for this one. Yeah.
Oh, she did.
Yeah, we've got a couple of
that's cool.
we got a couple of people that have been in actual movies, actual TV shows in this season. So
that's cool.
I'm excited
Yeah.
about
I'm
it.
excited to listen to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. No,
Sean Cashman.
yeah, I'm pretty sure I have his email.
That'd be great.
Yeah, pretty sure I do.
This is where they participate in a focus group about the lawnmower. So Hank's
that was a good episode.
Yeah, Hank's not pleased by the mower presented in the way that Cotton treats Tilly. Meanwhile, Bobby helps Luann get over Buckley, and Peggy falls asleep at a shoe repair shop. So that's the one where she gets locked in the mall, right?
Yep.
And then Thanksgiving's kind of ruined or whatever. It's not really ruined because in the end, it says, meanwhile, after spending the night cutting coupons for early Christmas shopping, Peggy spent the entire episode sleeping at a shoe fixing store to get the rubber sole of her loafer fixed.
She's got big shoes. She can't afford to keep buying them.
Here
It's a lot
are
of material.
it's got a little bit of everybody in it. There are 3 quotes here that this King of the Hill wiki has chosen. Cotton, one of his quotes is "pump jockey." So I'm assuming he's talking about a guy who pumps gas. That's what he calls Hank sometimes. Hank.
That is what he calls Hank. Yeah.
Hank says, "I am not a pump," and Cotton says, "Works for tips." I love that. I think that's fantastic.
That is funny. Yeah.
All right. This episode title or play on 12 Angry Men, one of my all-time favorite plays and movies. I have always, Rusty, wanted to make a 12 Angry Men with kids. That was your echo right there.
That's
Those
the
headphones.
echo.
Yeah.
I could hear it. I just
Yeah.
now heard it
I
after all
usually
this time
have it over
recording.
here. I usually have it over here
Yeah.
just so I can hear the music. But I've always wanted to put on a play of 12 Angry Men, but I just want it to be children.
That'd be funny.
That would be great.
Or each character's 2 children stacked on top of each other in a trench coat.
God, that's even better.
In a trench
In
coat.
a trench coat. Everyone's in a trench coat.
So So really, the actor is the top kid, and the kid at the bottom is just trying to balance the whole time.
Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, that sounds really fun. It would not be fun for the children, but it would be fun for me. Let's see. When Khan gets bored and spins in his chair, he sings the song "Rock the Casbah." Lane Prattley states that he owned Prattley Ford and Prattley Hyundai, and he's got his eye on Prattley Cadillac, which he doesn't own yet due to his dad not doing so well. According to Boomhauer, he received a settlement, a workers' compensation from his former job as an electrician, which explains why he doesn't have a steady job. Boomhauer's back just seems like his backstory just is completely muddled.
It is. Unless that's just like a cover or something.
Yeah, it could be.
I don't know. I don't think he's that deep into the law enforcement game to be having to pitch cover as an electrician or a woodworker or a carpenter or something.
So our second episode is from season 4. This is the one that I think everybody remembers. This is Happy Thanksgiving.
Oh, this is the one on the airplane
in the airport. Where they get stuck in the airport.
Eat crap in the airport. Yeah.
Hills and their friends are stranded at Dallas Fort Worth International Airport.
I got a packet of crackers. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I have some ketchup.
This is a really good one because it shows their community, like how just them and their friends are a community in and of itself.
Oh, and Dale gets stuck outside on the tarmac smoking a cigarette.
Yeah,
he snuck out a door and ended up on the tarmac.
The only quote they have here is Bill trying to fight back tears, saying, "I hate Thanksgiving." So that's a good quote.
Yeah, because everybody was leaving for Thanksgiving and leaving him there by himself, wasn't it? Wasn't that the B plot?
Yeah. Hank, after the flight is delayed again and Hank's turkey is mistaken for a bomb and destroyed, he says, "You blew up the wrong man's turkey." Dale says, he's talking to Khan, "Hey, do your people even celebrate Thanksgiving?" John Redcorn. Oh, he's speaking to John Redcorn, and John Redcorn said, "We did once."
Yeah, once.
So good. Luann, Uncle Hank, some gentleman just asked me to join the Mile High Club. Could you get me an application? And Hank says, "Well, Luann, I imagine they have them on the plane." Sometimes it turns out well for these guys by not knowing the vernacular or not knowing what people are actually talking about.
His naivety too.
Yeah, I will say this though. Let me just say something real quick. I did do the notes for season 8, episode 5. This is the one where Peggy goes to Mexico and tries to be a tutor.
Oh yeah.
Monsignor,
that's a good one.
Martinez. Yeah, it's a good one. The only thing I when she got on the airplane, I had the thought, oh my God, did he tie this back in season 14? Are they in the same gate or something? Right?
Oh yeah.
So she leaves from gate 3 in season 14, episode 1. They come in on gate 3A. So
so it's it
makes me think that they're sticking pretty close.
I wonder if they dug that up or 3 just happens to be the random number they choose.
Could be. Maybe it is.
It'd be super coincidental.
I just
because
thought, man,
the animation styles are extremely different. The technology used to create both of these shows is extremely different.
I also had that Vince Gilligan airliner thing in my head too, so maybe I was looking a little too hard. But that's a really good Thanksgiving episode. The third one is Spin the Choice, which is also a fantastic Thanksgiving episode. It is the 88th episode.
That one's funny.
It was November 19th, 2000.
That's the one where Bobby does
that's the one where Bobby says he's worried about
self-hate.
Self-hate. And then Peggy builds the big cardboard Spin the Choice thing, which is just, it's insanity is what it is, because all the rules change and nothing ever works right. The quote here is, "Oh my God, it's so juicy," coming from Hank, which that is definitely a t-shirt.
I know it's not a Thanksgiving episode, I don't think, but what about when Bobby cooks a turkey?
Yeah, I don't know if that's one of them or not.
I don't think it is a Thanksgiving episode, but it just had a turkey in it. I remember because I remember Peggy sabotages his turkey.
Well, no, there's Goodbye Normal Jeans is the next one. It says when Bobby easily outshines Peggy in cooking, cleaning, sewing,
I thought
tasks, her jealousy reaches an all-time high and threatens to ruin Thanksgiving. So yeah, this is it.
Yeah, because she sabotages the damn turkey. That's funny. That's the next one.
Yeah.
But yeah, always why I remember is because I've been
season 7, episode 4.
I've been having Adult Swim in the background when I'm playing video games.
I can tell you something.
But
freaking Swimmer's Ears been getting a bunch of hits here lately.
Yeah, we need to get back on it.
I guess so.
Well,
People found it or
well,
something.
well, not only that, we never. It was just because I got sick,
That's true.
and when I got sick, it took me like 6 months to recover.
Yeah, it took a long time.
I've never been that ill
Well,
ever
it
in my
was
life,
that, and
and
then
the
I
energy
had
levels
2
just
surgeries.
yeah, back to back. It
I
was
mean,
like
it
a
was
lot
just
at
boom,
once.
boom, boom, boom for a while there, man. Yeah.
Because that one's not that hard to do, but I think we should do that one the same way that we were doing
Yeah.
Bois.
Yes.
The same way that we were doing the
Probably
other
so.
Bois.
Yeah.
Do it a
Yeah.
little differently.
That would be cool to bring that back. I did enjoy
And then honestly,
Swimmer's
what we
Ear.
could do
Yeah.
too is how we have this here.
Yeah.
As long as we have the video small,
Sure.
we could play the video, and as long as we're pausing and stuff
Uh-huh,
like that, and we could do like
Yeah.
they do for like the live reacts.
Yeah.
And
No,
we can start doing
good with that.
we start doing video with it too, because I already have all of this stuff set up for the I'm pretty sure there's a YouTube channel for that and everything already.
Okay.
I think I have all that set up.
That'd be great. All right, so that is the one where he outshines her. They all come together at the end, and then the final Thanksgiving episode is Nancy Does Dallas. We have not gotten to this one because it is season 13.
Yeah, we're not there yet. Hang on, we're getting there.
Yeah, it didn't air until 2009. Nancy cheats and backstabs her way to being top news anchor when a news story about a possum being brought to school nets her a job in Dallas. Still, she finds the ride downhill to be a bumpy one, especially when she appears at the Thanksgiving Day parade drunk. Meanwhile, Dale tries to remodel his house to prepare for global warming's effects, but he ends up being injured by Bobby.
Okay.
I don't remember much about this one because when you get into those real late seasons like
I don't know anything about them. Honestly, there's a handful of lucky episodes.
Yeah.
I remember the one I remember specifically is because it's a Waco reference.
Yeah.
Is when he takes Bobby. He takes Bobby to the Frito-Lay deal. He was talking to Bobby. He's like, "You never had a chip till you had one off the line," and
pretty good.
he tries to take him to the Frito-Lay thing, and they wouldn't let him in. And he was
Yeah.
like, "Well, dang, they let me down there when I used to work at the one in Waco, but there's not even a Frito. Oh, there used to be.
There used to be, I believe, yeah.
In the 90s, there used to be a chip.
The one quote from this one, and I don't know who this guy is. I'm assuming he's a TV anchor named Wade Bixby. The quote is, "I'm Wade Bixby." That's the whole quote. So I love that. All right, so that's the Thanksgiving episodes. This was a light lift for us today, guys. It's been a hell of a year, especially in the last couple of months for me.
Yeah, you've had a lot going on. Yeah.
Yeah, we had some family move into the house with 2 small kids. That has been quite the adjustment. One of them may or may not be criminally insane. I had my son move in and out a couple of times. Had a couple of surgeries. You got sick. You changed jobs.
Yeah, my job's great. I love it.
We've grown and grown and grown here, so there's been so much more to that. My mother had cancer, and now she's in hospice, and had to deal with all that because I'm an only child. So if I don't do it, who's going to? But having said all that, we have been as consistent as
any podcaster could be,
possibly could, through everything that's happened. That's the thing about podcasting. Life still happens, and you have to
got to go through it.
Yeah. So, but this is basically a pre-Thanksgiving Day episode, and I just want to say thank you to all of you. You guys have been here for us for how many years now? 4.5, almost.
Quite a few, yeah. Quite a few.
Yeah, it's been a while, and you guys keep growing in numbers, and we do appreciate it. And the only way that I can see that we are growing is because of you guys.
Via you guys.
You tell other people, they tell other people. You just find us sometimes, and the ones that make me the happiest are when you tell me that you listen to us at work or on your way to work,
on your drive, all that stuff. I love that stuff.
It's absolutely great because I hope that we can bring you a stupid little chuckle or a full out laugh. We enjoy doing this quite a bit, or we wouldn't still be doing it. But you guys are the ones that make it so enjoyable. So thank you to everybody. I was in a box. Artie, you're always here. Frank's Journey, I don't know if we've met, but you have been super loyal as of late, and I sure appreciate it.
Yeah, Ghetto Cowboy. I have him on
Ghetto
Instagram
Cowboy.
too. He corresponds.
There's too many to mention, but you guys,
Jordan.
you guys are just you're the heart and soul of this show. This is your show, and we are merely here to present the stuff and talk straight to you guys. I hope it feels like we're talking to you, and that we can help. Frank's Journey says, wanted to say you guys once mentioned you could use a translator for Spanish scenes. If that's ever a need again, I can help with that.
Well,
yes, Frank. Yes.
If we ever need it, we'll let you know. Man.
Yes, I would love
I don't
that.
know how many more Spanish scenes we have.
Now, there is a technology that I viewed not long ago that can take our stuff and turn it into Spanish. Not only that, it matches our mouths to the words. Yeah. Think about that for a second.
That's crazy.
I have a whole thing in Spanish where I did this little podcasting tip, and then they turned it, and it was I was just speaking Spanish like I recorded it, like I knew it.
That's crazy.
It was nuts. Yeah. But anyway, thank you guys. I hope you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Eat some turkey for us. Don't directly drink the gravy, but
drink the gravy.
Yeah, drink the gravy. And
boof the gravy.
Just have a good time. Appreciate what's around you. Put your arms out, spin around in a circle, and realize that's all you can control. And just love the ones you're with, man. That's whether they're family, whether they're friends, whether they're adopted family.
Talking about Dango, love the one you're with.
Dango, love the one you're with, man. Well, blowing in the wind. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. You want to tell them where they can find us?
Guys, you can find us at BWAAAKOTH at most, if not all, social medias. You can also find us on YouTube at BWAAAKOTH. If you're an audio listener and you want to upgrade your lifestyle from audio to visual, come check us out. Come like, subscribe, follow, comment. BWAAAKOTH.
Guys, thank you again. We love you. One thing left to say.
We Matanye.
We Matanye indeed. Happy Thanksgiving. This has been a Rogue Media Network production.